Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So today it is the opening of the Death Star droid. So I've always liked this figure, loved it from Star Wars. I always call it Star Wars, most people call it A New Hope. It'll always be Star Wars to me. But I think it's just a, I suppose I used to love it so much because it was because it was kind of like shiny. It had the it was metallic, unlike any of the other figures from the original Kenner Palatoy line. So I never bought one because I don't remember ever seeing them for sale back in the day when I was buying them, because I think I mentioned it before. I did have a few Star Wars figures, but I was only able to afford them when Star Wars was phasing out. That's when they were in the sale, in especially in Tesco's for like 69p, and I think some were 89p as well, which were the more recent releases, which were like the rare figures as we know them today. But my best friend at school, he had everything. He had all the Star Wars figures, and I had a lot of He-Man stuff. So we did a swap back in the day. I didn't swap too much, but and most of it was my little brother's He-Man stuff. So so I didn't lose any of my my good figures. But I remember swapping like Teela, which I think Teela was mine, Battle Cat, just a couple of other figures for my best friend's Star Wars figures. So I must have got loads, like just figures that I couldn't pick up. We're talking like 84, 85 into 86. And the Death Star droid was one of the figures that I'd never saw it for sale, especially not for like the cheap price of 69p or 89p. So I have I've still got his Death Star droid and all the other figures that we did the swap with. I mean, I've got all my stuff from when I was little, but recently at the Collectomania 27, I was able to pick up another Death Star droid. So this is from the original line. Obviously mine, I used to play with mine all the time, so mine's as loose as anything. Mine's on display in my toy room with all my other Imperial original figures. But I thought this was in quite good condition. It's still got some paint on the eyes. Don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's still got some of the original paint, and it's just in the legs do go weak on these figures, but it is in better condition than mine. But I'd never get rid of any of my figures from when I was little. But I picked this up for £5, and I just thought that was a steal. I mean, where can you pick up good condition Death Star droids for £5? And it was at a Comic Con. But that's one of the good things about Comic Cons. You go to the toy fairs and they charge just over the top prices. But you go to a Comic Con where the majority of the people aren't there for the toys. They're for seeing the actors and the characters, and picking up Funko Pops and modern stuff like that. So sometimes there are bargains to be had, but £5 you can't go wrong. So I picked that up, and at the moment he's living in my Darth Vader storage case that I picked up at another toy fair for like £30. But I thought I'd get him out so we can do a comparison. So this is the figure. So I picked this up, and I've been dying to get this open, but I picked this up in the summer from Forbidden Planet in London, and it was one of the hottest days of the year. £10.99, which I think is a really good price. And to be honest, I mean, it's a great figure. I wanted it, but I wasn't going to buy this. But it's only the fact that I got the Nevarro bar set that I thought, I need a barman just like it's just like it shows on the box. So I thought, you know, £10.99, I'll get this. I mean, I did see it online first, but obviously I think you got to pay like, well, it depends how much stuff you buy. But I think if you buy just one figure of Forbidden Planet, you got to pay like £3.50 or something, and then obviously, you know, if you buy more stuff, it's like £5.50. But yeah, so I went to London, one of the hottest days of the year. This card was in perfect condition when I picked it up from Forbidden Planet with loads of other stuff that I bought. But look what happened to it. So it was in perfect condition, and because it was so hot, like one of the hottest days of the year. I mean, I don't know if you can see here. This figure was on top of my bag, but it's actually melted. The actual bubble is just warped. Yeah, so it was a really, really hot day. So this is VC197. I'm just looking at the other figures in the wave. So the Tusken Raider, he looks good, but I didn't bother buying him. I've got loads of Tusken Raiders. But the Luke Skywalker figure I did get, because I'm a big fan of the Return of the Jedi. That's my favourite film out of all the Star Wars movies. So I've got a big soft spot for Return of the Jedi figures, and also like Luke Skywalker is one of my favourite characters. But yeah, I mean, again, it's got the weak card, but you know, we've been through that already. It's the Lucasfilm 50th anniversary card back as well, which a lot of people weren't happy about it because it made it look different than their other cards on display. I don't understand. I really don't. But yeah, let's get this guy opened up. Yeah, I mean, look, I think he's got it's a good sculpt. It's got a lot of detail on there. It's just a shame that he's not as shiny and chrome as the original. I think that's one of the things that kind of might have put me off buying it in the first place, because if you're going to make a figure in the 21st century, it's got to be better than the original. Now, look, the shine's not bad. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's got a nice shine to it, but it's not, you know, it's not movie accurate because it's not the right shine. It should be chrome effect. And I think if like Stan Solo, if he can do it with his retro Star Wars figures, because I think I'm sure you can buy this figure from Stan Solo. I'm sure you can. It's like £30 or £35 or whatever. And you know, people who buy repro figures, you know, good luck to you. If it makes you happy, do it. You know, I've got no issues with repro weapons or repro figures. But if Stan Solo can do this, why can't Hasbro? Although there is I've heard about, they are going to do in the retro collection C-3PO and R2-D2. So they're going to use the chrome on those particular figures. So it can be done. So I'll be looking forward to getting them. But yeah, it's got some good detail on there. And as I say, it's only for serving drinks in a Nevarro bar. Right, let's do the comparison to the original. Right, let's have a look here. Like, I've got to be honest. The original is far more superior. £5. Let your eyes be your guide. Yeah, the original is far more superior. yeah, it's a good figure. Yeah, the thing that lets it down, and is one of the reasons that I didn't buy it in the first place, was because it's not as good as the original. It's got good articulation. Yeah, it's a decent figure. $10.99. I mean, I bought this in the summer, so yeah, Star Action Figures don't have this for sale anymore, but you can still pick this up. I think I saw it on Amazon for like $18.99 or whatever. But as I say, I wouldn't have bought this unless I was just buying it for the bar. It doesn't come with any accessories or weapons. But yeah, you know, he's bought from a bar. I think he'll do a good job. Yeah, definitely worth picking up. I'm pleased with it, but it's not shiny enough. But yeah, it was definitely worth £10.99. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this figure. He's, you know, it does what it says on the tin. It's purely for sitting in the bar to serve drinks. The only negative thing about it is just not shiny enough. But yeah, it's a good figure. Well worth £10.99. I wouldn't have paid any more than that. There's still bargains to be had in the vintage collection and the black series. So you know, just keep on the lookout for it. But yeah, really, really happy with that. Yeah, let your eyes be your guide. It's not, you know, it's not a bad figure at all. It's a good droid. And there's his brother. So I hope you enjoyed that video. That was just a review of the Star Wars Death Star droid. Out of 10, I'd probably give this figure... do you know what? It's not a bad figure. I'd give it 7 out of 10. Yeah, 7 out of 10, because it's a good sculpt. It's a good sculpt. It's got a good weight to it as well. So 7 out of 10. I can't really say more than that, really. I was looking forward to opening it, but it's not as exciting as I thought it would be. Unlike the IG-11, I love the character. I didn't think it would be that great of a figure, but it's really, really good. So I was genuinely surprised by the IG-11. Did I say IG-88? IG-11. But yeah, you know, there's not really much more I can say about it. It's a good figure. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you care. Join me in the next one, where I think I'm going to be opening an Empire Strikes Back figure. I've got a couple of them to open. So see you in the next one. The vlog is over.